How's that a bad spot?
Wow!
The phone worked.
That is skill. That's just good poker right there.
1, 2, 300.
Good morning. Yeah, early day. I'm in the truck. We're heading in to play some breakfast poker, some bacon and eggs and poker. There's a splash pod promotion that starts at 10 a.m. and my GPS says I'm going to get there at 9:56, but traffic is rough. That's odd traffic in LA. Who would have thunk it? Look at. I know you're saying, Marty. I know that looks beautiful now. It's lightened up a bit. Sun is shining, blue skies. We are cruising through Hollywood now. Take a look. Hey, that's the Capitol Records building. Oh, that's cool. Traffic has eased up a bit. What a lovely way to start the day. All right, let's do it.
He asked to schedule already half an hour. Everybody.
All right, all in.
You all in?
I'm all in.
Blind?
All in? Okay.
No, maybe I look.
Maybe you lick?
Maybe. I'll look right.
I have a gambling hand. What?
He didn't look 40.
I look, but it's cute, huh?
Oh my God.
I can have a royal flush draw.
Put down.
I have a royal flush draw.
Is that it? So cute.
It's cute.
It's cute.
I just gotta get lucky.
I got 38. We got out the winner. We got Ruben out. We got the winner out.
I have queen high.
That's $4.
That's not bad.
You 38?
38. I'm 38, yeah.
38, 4 on the side.
Don't get the wrong idea. It's not like I walk around all day long with a glass of wine in my hand. I have a real job and I'm a responsible man. Oh, wait a minute. The last video was a morning drinking coffee and talking to you video. So there you go. Well, maybe every other. Okay, the hands. Oh, that's a good start. Oh, splash pot. Now I remember. Okay, so in this hand, my strategy was to do a short buy of $40 and then literally go all in blind, hope to get lucky, and if not, just do a rebuy. Boom! Jack on the flop. No one has anything better. I turn it over. Not a lot of analysis when you just go in blind and get lucky, but we'll take it and on to the next hand.
Nice hand.
Show everybody else.
How's that a bad spot?
Nice hand.
You should have given him 2 pairs.
I'll bet. How about 20?
20?
Okay, this may be 20 minutes later. I've got King 10 on the button, and I've got most of my stack from the Lucky All In thing, so about 150 in front of me. And it gets around to me on the button. With my King 10, there's a few limpers, and I make it 6. Open for 6. Get 3 callers, 24 in the pot. Up is 10, 9, 5, and it's checked around to me. I got top pair. I got a decent kicker. Let's actually make a real bet of $20 here, most of the pot. Get 2 callers and see a king on the turn. Lovely, absolutely lovely. And even more lovely is the very aggressive player on my left opens for $50. At this point, I'm 100% sure that I'm going to call, and I don't see why I wouldn't just shove it all in now. I kind of think about it, and I start to talk out loud. Well, obviously you can have a queen jack. That's it. And that's just the queen jack. There's a 9 and 10 out there, a king out there, a lower card. But it's a low stakes, crazy action game. You're never going to do anything other than shove it all in, which I do. He calls. Turns out he had king 9, so kind of a cooler for him. He had top pair. Third pair, I had top 2 pair. Fantastic. Good fun. Next hand.
Jack 8, Queen Jack.
Oh, one quick thing. The player on my left, as I mentioned, real action player, really driving the action, fun player, and just to the left of him, a real grumpy grinder, complaining about the action player. And just a quick message to the grumpy grinders of the world, don't tap on the glass, you'll scare the fish. I'm sorry, is that metaphor too deep for you? It's like this. When you have ace-king, sometimes the guy who calls 9-7, he's gonna win. But the thing is, you want him calling with 9-7. You need him calling with 9-7. I mean, who do you want at the table? Who? Phil Hellmuth? Daniel Negreanu? No. In poker, we use terms like bad beat, pot odds, and suck out. And we use these terms as the backbone of our strategy. Well, you want answers? You want the truth?
You can't handle the truth!
I'm just saying, be nice to the bad players. Be nice. We need them. Thank you.
Okay.
Something that happens sometimes when you're playing in a wild and crazy game, you get caught up in all the excitement and you start playing wild and crazy yourself and you forget about solid fundamental poker. Well, in this hand, I wish I had done that. I wish I'd got caught up in the wild and crazy, and I wish I'd forgotten about solid fundamental poker, because I have an ace deuce of diamond, and how does it go? So it's my big blind, and my stack is about 3 at this point, and the straddle on my left, it's my big blind, right? It would be a straddle, but he makes it 25, and in this game, that just becomes an automatic raise to 25 versus he can't raise himself. So when it gets around to me with 3 callers, I can close out the action with a suited ace, which sounds very attractive to me, and I do that. So 4 of us see a flop, which is 10, 5, 6, and 1 diamond. And then the crazy action player on my left, he goes all in for 100 and gets 2 callers before it gets back to me. 10, 5, 6 board, 1 diamond, guy bets 100, call, I can't, I fold. Turn is a diamond, river is a diamond. Stone cold nuts had I been playing crazy, but you just shouldn't be doing that. Hey, look at this. It's time for the mid-vlog interstitial suited connector montage. Who doesn't love a 4-5 of diamonds? I love it. I don't even mind an 8-6 of diamonds, but nothing really happened. King Jack not suited, but still, these are hands that I did play and lost a few bucks with. Moving on. Back in my big blind, I've got an ace jack, about 350 in my stack. Small blind makes it 12. I call. The straddle calls. 3 of us are going to see flop, which is queen, 10, 8, 2 hearts. Not a lot to me. And for some reason, when he checks it to me, I just had to bet out for 6. Sometimes you look at your notes and you're like, what was I thinking? If there was 36 in the pot, and there's a check to me and a guy on my left, why am I leading out for 6? What am I hoping to accomplish with this $6 wager into a $36 minus the rake, into a $30 pot? But I bet 6. They both call. Not shocking. Turns of 4. He checks to me again on the right, and this time I make a much more sensible bet of $30, and they both fold.
30.
Somehow taking down a pot while I'm not playing great poker, we're going to get away with one.
9.
9.
This is a fun little pocket pair hand. I've got 9s and under the gun +2. The under the gun guy, that's 9. I like that too much to raise it. I don't know, I'm just going to call the 9. So I call, one other person calls. 3 of us are going to see the flop, and what comes on that flop? Of course, a 9. Flop is 9, 8, 6. I bet 9. I get 1 caller. Turns a 5. I once again bet 9, but now he folds. I win a fun, small, little pot. I'll let the camera keep rolling, and then on the next hand, pick up pocket 8s. What a delight. And because I'm clever like that, I decided to go ahead and put $8 out there for a wager. Unfortunately, I get no takers, no callers, don't get to see a flop. Which brings us to
$50.
$50.
60. You're putting 10 in. No, but he's going to throw in 10.
Okay, it's noon and time for one more splash pot. I'm in middle position. My stack is around 300 or so, and I've got ace 10. So when the guy on my right goes all in for 53, it's a pretty easy call. I should probably shove, but I look around, no one's got tons of chips. I call. One more player who has around 50 also calls. He's all in. So the three of us are going to see 5 cards. We each got about 50 in the pot plus the splash for 50, so it's a nice juicy pot. The board runs out, and I somehow, with no pair, win with my ace high for the second splash pot of the day. What a delight. What a great 150 minutes of poker. Okay, just leaving the Lucky Lady from our breakfast session. Poker is such a roller coaster activity that when you're riding high, you just got to stop and really appreciate how wonderful it feels. I played 3 sessions in the last week. The live stream where I won $1,300, and that was the last video. If you haven't checked that out, check that out. Then I snuck in a session in the 5-5 at the Hollywood Park, which I haven't played in 6 months. Snuck in a 5-5 game at the Hollywood Park, bought in for 4, bought out for 8. Won $400 2 nights ago. And then this morning, I just ran over to the Lucky Lady for their little promotional splash pot at 10, splash pot at noon. I literally bought in for $40 as like a joke, so I could just go all in blind on that first hand, which I won, which you saw. Then I just got hit with the deck, and then at 12 on the second splash pot, I go all in again with an ace 10 and managed to win the second splash pot. So I just got so freaking lucky, had so much fun. What a great morning. Bought in for 40 and cashed out for $390. 9 times my buy-in. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. We got to get to 1,000. We're getting close. Those palm trees, very cool palm trees.